to the news. Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu won't compromise. He can't be used for 2027 elections, his brother says. Ladies and gentlemen, when you look at things properly in Nigeria, Nnamdi Kanu, who is in detention, is not all about the Nigerian stuff. He is primarily concerned with the Igbo's stuff. So the issue of says he will be used when he's released according to 2027 election that is warming up. That is not in the mind of Nnamdi Kanu, because he will not compromise. Because if he will do that, I believe many offers has been given to him by the federal government, but he rejected it and focused on the independence of the Igbos. So, ladies and gentlemen, to talk about whether he will compromise because of the election that is coming to be used, that is not in the mind of the Igbos at all. Leaders of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, will not move from his push against the marginalization of the southeast region, even if he is released from detention, his brother Kanuta has revealed. Kanuta, while commenting on the arrest of the self-acclaimed Prime Minister of Biafra government in exile, Simon Ekpa, advised the federal government against using Kanu's release for the 2027 presidential election campaign. According to Kanuta, Nnamdi Kanu will continue to press for infrastructural upgrade of the southeast region. I don't think anybody is comfortable in this country, Nigeria. How can you buy a bag of rice for 100,000 naira? How much is people's salary? Nobody should blame anybody. We won't, what we are seeking is a better life. The price of petrol is adding. In Venezuela, it is the opposite side of it. So what is wrong is that, so what is wrong in that country? That is the question everybody is asking. So nobody should blame anybody for agitating, because if Nigeria is functioning, nobody will want to do that. But at the moment, it is not functioning, and it will never function unless they do a thorough overhauling in that country. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look at the Igbos properly, what they are speaking is the truth. Now, the Nigerians, nobody is comfortable in staying in Nigeria at all. If you look at the Nigerians that has traveled abroad, it's like the half of the country has traveled out because of the hardship that is going on, even right from the time of independence. Now has become the worst. So many tribes in Nigeria, they are not comfortable to stay together because of the cost of the price of commodity. Now, how can you buy a bag of rice for 100,000 naira? How can you buy a liters of fuel for 2,000 naira? How can you buy a piece of bread for 1,500 naira, equivalence of buying cars in those days? So the rise price of commodity in Nigeria has made many people to say that to separate will be the answer to this issue. That is why the Igbo people continue to push. So you don't blame them for what they are doing, because nobody is really comfortable to stay in this country at all. And so that is what the brother of Kano is saying. He's saying separation is the answer to this system of Nigerian's government. And what is even giving headache in Nigeria is that the government did not speak about the untold hardship they have put the Nigerians. So that is what is surprising everybody. So you don't blame those who are saying that I think the secession will be the answer. You don't blame them. When asked if the northern oligarchy has been behind Kanu's continued detention, he added, he added, asked to comment on Foreign Minister and wife of late Biafra warlord Bianca Ojuku's possible intervention in Nnamdi Kanu release case. He said, now, I think the foreign minister is not all about Kanu's release. I believe that that woman is doing her work. Is not there because of the Kanu, because he was not being given that position for that system. I mean, she is being given that position so that that angle of Nigeria will move well. So, ladies and gentlemen, all these things that we are talking about, the blame will all go to the Nigerian government. How can the price of commodity keep on rising every day? Today, you buy a commodity of 200 naira. Tomorrow, 300 naira. Next tomorrow, 400 naira. So that is how the price of commodity keep on topping every day. So the Nigerians are in, and it is an eyesore that the federal government did not do anything about it. So, ladies and gentlemen, you don't blame people for pushing for self-independence. Thanks for listening.